My name's Adam Hankerson. I work for Krochet Kids International. We're a nonprofit started 3 years ago that sell crocheted hats made by women in Uganda, Africa. We interview people in Uganda, Africa, women specifically. We bring them in and we train them how to crochet. Once they learn how to crochet, they start making hats like this. Coolest part is that once the hat is finished, they make a tag, sign it, and their name is on the inside of every single hat that they make. It makes purchasing the hat personable. It means that they have integrity in how they work, and you can get to know the woman who made your hat. The coolest part is that online, you can, one, shop for all the hats that we have. You can also meet the women face to face. We have pictures up, we have bios up. You can send her a thank you note online, which is awesome. So you just go to crochetkids.org, search the name, buy a hat, and change a life. The 109 women that we employ are not just crocheting, they're also getting life training. So we bring them in for 3 years. One, they'll create hats for those entire 3 years and create a capital that they get to save. Also on top of that, we're gonna give them classes on how to save and implement their money so that when they graduate, they can start a business in their own community. And so they're not crocheting their entire life, and they're also blessing northern Uganda with their skills, with their money, but most of all, with their love for their family and their friends that they can now support. So that's what we do. One of the cool stories that we have is a woman named Beatrice. She was the first 10 that we trained on how to crochet. She came in, she crocheted for about 2.5 years. She raised enough money to start buying goats. So she bought 3 goats, started breeding them, selling the milk, and now she doesn't crochet at all anymore. Her business is completely self-sustaining. And that is the goal of Crochet Kids, to help people rise above poverty. Crochet Kids 3 years ago was 10 women. Now in 2010, we're 109 women, and we're featured in active ride shops, Zoomies, and our biggest and most awesome supporter is Nordstrom's. They just picked us up for the fall, so go to Nordstrom, check out our hat, buy a hat, change a life. In high school, Crochet Kids was started by 3 best friends that went to high school together in Spokane, Washington. What they did, they came together, learned how to crochet, and then crocheted hats to buy an awesome date for their prom. So they rented out a skating rink, they got a hot air balloon ride, all for their prom dates just by making hats. And then one of those friends in college went to Uganda. He saw that there was a lot of aid, but not a lot of change. So what he wanted to do was to train women to help them rise above poverty. So what he did, he's like, I know how to crochet, we're gonna train 10 women. So 3 years ago, they went over, trained 10 women, brought over the hats, sold the hats, and said, this has to happen. So that was 3 years ago, and now we got 109 women. Our CEO is 26 years old, and we're just at events, trying to share the story and spread the love and change a life.